If you're tired of feeling all over the place, starting over, and knowing you're capable of more, then this episode is your wake-up call. We're getting real about the habits, mindset, and distractions keeping you stuck, and what it actually looks like to take your life seriously. Because the truth is, your next level requires a different version of you, and it's time to get your shift together. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of the Pretty Aligned Podcast, the space where we shift perspectives, reframe the way we think, and step into alignment with who we're truly meant to be. I'm your host, Octavia Darling, and every week we'll have real conversations that help you reset your mindset, overcome limiting beliefs, and create a life that feels good from the inside out. So grab your coffee, tea, your journal, or just your open mind and get ready to receive. Let's get into it. We've entered a new month, a new quarter, and a new season. If you're new to this show, then I hope you find yourself binge listening to all of my episodes. I'm sure you'll find a few that resonates with you. Now, if I wanted to get my life together, here's 3 things that I do. Number 1, get honest with myself. There's no more room for any excuses. I would call out my patterns. What's keeping me inconsistent? Why am I procrastinating? And what are the distractions that are blocking me from actually following through on my goals? I'd also stop romanticizing my potential and start looking at my reality. What is right in front of me? What do I believe within, and how do I want to shift my reality? Ask yourself, if I keep living like this, where will I be in 6 months? The second thing I do is cut the distractions and handle my business. There's no sugarcoating here, y'all. That means less scrolling, more structure. A few weeks ago, I cut out the dead scrolling, the doom scrolling. Is that what it is? The doom scrolling. I cut that out completely because what I didn't realize is that although most of my work is done on my phone, I was also spending my downtime scrolling as well. So I wasn't just a provider, I was also a consumer, and it was wrecking my brain and distracting me from what I really needed to focus on. Here's a little tip for that. Only consume what you want to attract. I'd also stop letting my mood control my responsibilities. How many of you don't follow through on what you say you're going to do because you don't feel like it? Or maybe you're just too tired. Or maybe your hunger is getting the best of you. And I know there's some of you out there, because I can definitely relate to this. If I am either hungry or sleepy, stay clear from me. Just stay out my way because those 2 things really shift my mood. However, because I have the awareness that those are the 2 top things that has the power to do that, I make sure that I take care of it. Do I have an attitude? Am I being avoidant? What's wrong with me? Why do I feel like I shouldn't be productive right now? And then I realized, oh my gosh, girl, when's the last time you ate? Hey, you're just a little sleepy. It's okay to rest. It's okay to get some rest. It's okay to take a nap. It's okay to recharge, right? Because at the end of the day, when you have things that distract you, you're not able to handle your business like you're supposed to. I would also create non-negotiables. Here's a few of mine. Working out, eating healthy, creating content, having daily routines, journaling, praying, grounding myself. Those are non-negotiables. because I know that when I pour into my cup, I can show up as 100% for everyone else. And the last thing I would do is move like the version of me I keep talking about. See, here's the problem. A lot of you are stuck in the ways of talking about it and not being about it. You read the quotes, you look at the memes, you share the posts, you like the videos, you save them, but you don't follow through with it. What good is it creating a mood board if you're not going to become your mood? You have to stop waiting to feel ready. Ready is never going to come, love. You have to just do it now. Start showing up now as her and align your daily habits with your future self. I have many episodes on this podcast that walks you through how to align with your purpose, how to become her, what to do when you arrive. Listen to those and do the work. Don't just talk about it. Don't just hope. Don't just pray, but actually be about it. Now, here's 2 important mindset shifts I need you to make. The first one is clarity isn't found, it's created. You do not need to have everything figured out in order to begin. You can figure it out as you go. A matter of fact, that's when some of the most beautiful projects are created. That's when some of the most beautiful shifts happen in your life. When you don't know what you're doing, but you're figuring it out as you go. And you know why that works? It's because you're taking constant leaps of faith. You're showing God, hey, I want this. Lead me where I should go. So you don't need to have everything figured out, but you do need to make decisions. You do need to have a clear mindset and be very clear on what it is that you are seeking, attracting, and wanting to align with. Because honestly speaking, staying confused is a comfort zone. It really is. And I tell you all the time, we have to step outside of our comfort zones because that's where the growth lies. The second mindset shift. You're not stuck. You're undisciplined. It's not that you're lacking potential. It's that you're lacking consistency. And some of the reasons why that could be is that whatever goals you set for yourself, they're not realistic. They're probably a little too far stretched. That's why you have to be very clear with what it is that you are attracting. Be clear on your vision. Be clear on your purpose so that you can set those realistic goals, so that you can create routines and daily habits that aligns with it, right? And become disciplined, because discipline is self-respect in action. You can't be disciplined and lack consistency. You'll build confidence by doing what you said that you would do. Once again, not just talking about it, but being about it. Because here's the truth, y'all. Nothing changes until you do. And deep down, you already know that. All right, love. Let's go over some relatable scenarios during this hot seat coaching segment. Remember, I welcome you to let me know what's going on in your world that needs a reframe. Send your scenario to me and I just might coach you on this podcast. The link to the submission form is listed in the show notes. The first scenario is the I'll start Monday cycle. How many of you have found yourself being stuck in this loop? You keep pushing things off. You think of a new routine you want to start, but you wait until next week. Why wait until next week? What difference does it make if you start tomorrow instead? Start now. You want to go to the gym. Oh, well, it's almost the end of this month. Let me start next month. What? If you don't carry yourself to that gym and get you a membership today, or you want to start creating content, but you only create content when you feel like it. The truth is, Monday keeps coming and nothing changes. You have to start now. Don't put things off. Starting Monday is just a myth. For whatever reason, you feel like it's going to be a fresh start. It's going to be a new beginning. Well, my love, the truth of the matter is that the future is not promised. All you have is now. All you have is today. The second scenario is knowing better, but not doing better. You listen to podcasts, you watch videos, you read books, you do all the things, but you're not applying anything. You're over consuming on the information, but you're not applying it to make the shift. You feel inspired, but not transformed. What good is it to learn about what to do, learn about what action to take, learn about how to shift and change your life, learn about how to become better if you're not going to do better? And the last scenario is shrinking in rooms you should be owning. I need you to stop downplaying your goals. I need you to stop hesitating to show up online. You just keep playing small, even though you know that you're meant for more. And guess what? The only person that's affecting is you. It's not affecting anyone else but you. How much longer are you willing to delay your blessings because you keep playing games? Because you're not taking the action that you need to take. This is exactly why I created the Get Your Shift Together guide. Because sometimes you don't need more information. You need structure. You need accountability and a plan. And this guide is going to help you do exactly that. The information to this is listed in the show notes. See, getting your life together isn't about becoming someone else. It's about finally becoming the person you keep saying you want to be. Now, here's a few questions I want each of you to reflect on. Really, reflect on this. Journal it out. Write it down. Meditate on it. The first question, if you're being real, where in your life are you avoiding accountability? What would your life look like if you actually followed through on what you said you would do? Are you more committed to your comfort or your growth? What decision have you been avoiding that could change everything for you? And when are you going to decide that enough is enough? Thank you for hanging out with me today on the Pretty Aligned podcast. I hope something in this episode gave you a fresh perspective or a new way to see yourself. Remember, small shifts create big change. If you loved today's conversation, share this with a friend who needs it and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next reset. Until then, keep aligning, keep growing, and keep becoming the best version of you. I'll see you in the next episode.